I think there's a number of things, Tim, that have been borne out in terms of particularly votes in and around motions and stuff in Stormont. Now, I know a lot of people don't watch the Stormont debates because it can be like, like watching paint dry on a wall sometimes. But some of those motions, even if they're non-binding, are really important. And I think from our perspective, and you can see it on the motions when you go down the I lobby and the no lobby, we are much more socially conscious. It's not up for debate. It's not strange to see us in different lobbies from the DUP and TUV, except on issues that pertain to Northern Ireland's place within the United Kingdom, issues in around the Windsor Framework and those type of things. And it's okay to share ambition with other parties in specific issues. That's not up for debate, and neither should it be. I think where we have possibly struggled in the past is to have that cohesive short message, if you like, which projects strength. And I think that's something that we certainly have been looking at and need to do. But if you listen to a debate in the chamber, we will speak about the subject that's at hand. We don't see the political gain to be minimising the opposition at times. So that's sometimes very hard to communicate out. But the figures speak for themselves. We are stable. You look at the recent polls, and I think David alluded to them at the very start. So in terms of the upward trend, we're showing in the most recent polls upward trend. But a more significant one to look at is the I think almost all polls show this in and around young people, where young people are looking at unionist parties. There's one party which sits head and shoulders above all other unionist parties. That is the Ulster Unionist Party. I'm going to take particular pleasure in this because I've been the children and young people spokesperson for a number of years. And young people from every background, guys, not just unionist young people, but nationalist young people, are children from any of those backgrounds. And let's not pigeonhole them at this stage because I don't want to contradict myself. Young people are speaking a different language to people of my generation and your generation. And they're much more likely to be persuaded. And from a unionist perspective, I think there's one party sits so head and shoulders above all other parties when they're talking about the everyday bread and butter issues. And it is my challenge as the deputy leader to see that connectivity, if you like, with the voting base in areas where unionist voters are kind of coming from.